Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we have a little bit of a random video. We have a lot to get done. I am trying to finish this island as soon as possible, and there are about a couple of small spaces like this one here that really need to be filled in, and since I struggle with small spaces, I figured that a lot of you probably do too, and hopefully this will inspire you. So I am not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into the builds. Alright, so to start out, I'm going to put down just some pathing right now. This is the main path I'm using all over my island, and I will have all of the custom codes linked in the video down below in the description. So if you see anything you like and you want to use on your own islands, you can find all the codes down there. Now, I really wanted to do a little bit of a water feature in this area, and I liked the idea of connecting it to that little pond that's on the lower level. So I'm going to dig up these flowers right now just so I can have some space. And now I'm going to get started on the waterscaping. My tips for waterscaping are honestly practice. It's kind of hard to understand the game mechanics if you are brand new, and we've all been there. So if you just focus on trying to practice as much as you can. If you are just starting out, maybe find a big open space on your island, and the more you do it, the more you'll get the hang of it. So here I am just kind of rounding off all of the edges and making sure I don't get too close to that tree, because I do really like that tree there. And I didn't want to make this too big because I don't want it to take up too much space. I want to keep this island kind of easy to navigate. And then right here, I'm just putting down some custom design codes just on the ground. This is one of my biggest tips. If you want to place any item down, put a custom design under it. It really helps just kind of elevate the entire area, makes it look fuller and not so empty, especially if you only have a couple of items to use. This is a really great way just to make it seem like you're using way more items than you actually are. It's a nice like little optical illusion kind of thing. And then I decided I want to put down this little rud code that looks very similar to one of the ruds that Sahara sells. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And here I'm going to start on this little seating area. So right now I'm just trying to fill up with some more nature items. This is in the neighborhood, so I thought maybe having a good like seating area, maybe meeting spot might be kind of cute. And I'm using my new favorite item, the wheat fields, to just kind of add some fullness to the area. And I decided to put out this little tea set with the pastries and some books. And I think that's going to be good for this little area. I don't want it too crazy. So now I'm just filling in with some weeds. This is basically what I'm doing everywhere on the island. Basically every spot has either a custom design or weeds or flowers or something. And here's the second area, and this is right by the museum leading back to Red's Beach. And it's kind of like really awkward because it's very long. And at first I wasn't quite sure what to do with this area, but I decided to turn it into this kind of apiary bee area. I thought that would be kind of fun. So I'm gonna start off by making a path that just kind of connects the spaces together. And I'm gonna edit this out because you really don't need to see it. I think you've seen me all way past like in every video I've done. But here's all the pathing, and now I'm just planting some flowers because I am trying to remember to use flowers in my builds. I do forget quite often. And all of these I'm just kind of sprinkling around the area just to bring some color. And then I'm starting out by putting this pine tree. Since it's really close to Kabuti's Zen Garden, I thought this might be a good way to transition a little bit into that area. And I just want to make sure it's not blocking too many things. So I'm going to check it out. Yeah, that looks good. And then here I am just starting out putting these beehives down. I love this item, by the way. It's one of my favorite items. And I want to put a little like seating area, like as if someone's going to come attend to these bees. So I'm putting out the chair and then just sprinkling those bee keepers hives around, making sure to kind of spread them out a bit and make sure they don't all face the same direction. And then I found this really cool item in my storage called the recycle can like thumb harp or whatever. And I thought it was really cool, and I haven't really used it before, so I want to incorporate that into this build. And here I am just adding some more natural decor like a garden rock and wheat field, and adding another hive as well as a termite mound. I think you have noticed but those are all over this island. I love that item. And now I'm just kind of filling in spaces just to make them as like full as possible. I did find a bunch of these honeybee models in my storage, so I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'll place these around. And I made some wooden stools just to put those on. That's like usually my favorite item to put the bud models on. I just think they look really good and natural. And I have the book in the bud customization just to kind of go in with the area. And then I was just taking a look around and seeing if anything needed to be added. And I really felt like something needed to go behind this chair, and I decided to put a bird bath. I thought that'd be really cute, still fitting into the nature theme, but not an item that's going to like draw too much attention. And here is me struggling to get it to align where I want it. And now I'm just taking a final look around before I do the final walkthrough. And let's take a look at the areas. Look at Shepherd, she's so cute. So I turned this area into kind of a beehive area. I thought it was really cute. I think that's a really great use of this little space that still gives it some type of visual interest. Oh my god, she's too much. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I did. Basically just laid a bunch of items down, and I really like how this looks. I try to use some items I don't normally use, like this little thumb, whatever that thing's called, the one on top of the barrel. I thought that was like a cool item to add. And I tried to not neglect flowers this time and actually put some flowers in my build. And let's head over to the first space we did so I can do an official like show off of that. And here we are. And same thing here, just try to put out a bunch of items, maybe ones I don't use too much, although as you can see I put out the wheat fields, which are becoming my favorite item. And I did add a little bit of a water feature here leading down into this area. This used to be just a pond, but honestly I'm fine. I'm not really fishing anymore in the game, so I'm okay with that. And yeah, since there's a nice little seating area for anyone who comes by. But anyway, I want to thank you all for tuning into this video, and I hope this gave you some ideas of how to decorate some of these smaller, more awkward or weird shaped spaces. And anyway, I will hopefully see you in the next video. I will be doing the area around my house for that, and I do have a few ideas, so we'll see how those pan out. But I hope you all are having a great day. And if you could please like this video and subscribe down below, I would really appreciate it. I am trying to get my channel monetized eventually so I can do this more consistently. But until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye!